Now, the second most important rule to understand when it comes to managing your live funded account before being eligible for payout is that you have to make sure that your trades are consistent and in alignment with the prop firm's consistency rules. But again, do your best to take notes and really integrate and understand these rules, because these are probably the most common reasons why someone will be profitable but not eligible for a payout when it comes time to do so. So the first part of the consistency rule is making sure that your lot sizes are consistent. You see, the prop firm has a rule in place to make sure that the traders are trading in a professional manner, and they don't have some trades that are one lot and then other trades that are 10 or 15 lots, which are, of course, not consistent within a range, which are typically exercised by professional traders. So to understand the consistency rule, I want to give you an example. So let's say that there were 10 trades taken in total, and someone was ready to go ahead and start initiating the payout process. What the prop firm will do is they will add up all of the lot sizes from those 10 trades. So let's say the number was, 25, and then they will divide by the number of trades. So they've added up all the lot sizes, got the number 25, and then they will divide that by 10 for the 10 trades that they took to give an average of 2.5 lots. So 2.5 lots is now the average in which they will construct a range that would allow you to then be eligible for payout. So the way that this range works is basically whatever the average is, you can't have any trades that were profitable beyond 2 times the size of the average. So in this case, 2.5 is the average. 2 times that average would be 5 lots. Any trade that's within that 2.5 and 5 lot range would be eligible for payout. But if there were profitable trades that had lot sizes bigger than 5, they wouldn't count towards the payout. So that's the high side of the spectrum. The low side of the spectrum in the consistency range is if the average is 2.5 lots, like it is in this example, 25% of 2.5 would be the low end of the spectrum. So on the low end of the spectrum, 25% of 2.5 lots would be 0.62 lots. So on the low end of the spectrum, you have 0.62, and on the high end of the spectrum, you have 5. So the average was 2.5, dead in the middle, but that range of 0.62 to 5 lots, any trades that are within that range will be eligible for payout. But if there were any trades that were smaller than 0.62 or bigger than 5 lots, those wouldn't be eligible for payout. Now, the reason that the prop firm does this is to make sure that traders are using risk management and making sure that they're using relatively consistent lot sizes with their trading. A strategy to overcome this, if you're trading an asset where maybe to use proper risk management, you have to drop a bigger lot size just because of the way that it's set up on the prop firm. Maybe you calculate your risk and it's asking you to drop a 10 lot, but that would clearly be outside of your trading range. Well, what you can do to overcome that is split that 10 lot into, I know it's tedious, but 5 different 2-lot positions to at least maintain consistent within that range. Hopefully that makes sense. I'll throw up a visual on screen if I haven't already, and that should help to give you an idea of what this consistency range is all about when it comes to your lot sizes. All right, so in this example that we have now visually on screen, this is a $100,000 account with the 10 trades. Obviously, this is just an example. These aren't real trades, but the example trades here, you've got 10, you've got all the lot sizes here, which do total a number of 25. So the 25 lots divided by the total number of trades, which is 10, gives you an average lot size of 2.5. Now we also have a section here that shows all of the profit and loss for these trades in this example. So you can see that this trade was a losing trade for 500. We've got some winning trades that are pretty hefty here as well. And I've got a section here that talks about whether or not certain profitable trades would be considered and eligible to count towards the payout. Now understand that if there are trades that are winning, like for example, this one right here, 7-lot trade, $750, but it's not eligible for payout, the main reason for that is because the average lot size for this to generate a consistency range is 2.5. Now the biggest a lot size can be for this example for it to count towards the payout is twice the size of the average. So the biggest lot size that would count towards this payout would be this one right here, 5 lots on the dot. Because this trade right here, trade number 6, was 7 lots, that $750 would be deducted from the total $5,000 payout. So it's not to say that with this consistency range, you lose the account if you have trades outside of that range. Just understand that there will be deductions from your payout if there are trades outside of the consistency range. On the low end of the spectrum, the only other trade here that is listed as not eligible for payout is this one right here. You can see the lot size is 0.5, which is below the minimum right? 25% of the average is the minimum lot size, which is 0.62 right here. And so this $450 trade is also then to be deducted from the $5,000 profit on that $100,000 account. So the balance on the account is $105,000. And after taking into consideration the consistency rules, gives you the total payout of $3,800, to which you would then be doing a profit split with the prop firm. I would encourage you guys, if you haven't already, to actually save what I have on screen here, take a picture. I know it might seem like a lot, but it's honestly super straightforward. As long as you're consistent, as long as you have proper risk management taken into consideration, this won't even be a rule for you to worry about. But this is a great resource to come back to should you feel the need to better understand this rule as time goes on. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, that's a stupid rule. Why is that in place? Da, 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 da. Trust me, I was reacting the same way. But after I did some digging and really kind of took on the perspective of the prop firm, the reason for this is, again, they don't want you to be looking for these one banger setups to then get a payout. They want you to be consistent and profitable over time. So I'll say this again, at the end of these series of videos, we're going to be sharing a strategy with you that will help you to become impenetrable with getting payouts consistently and making sure you're managing your prop firm account in the best possible way. So look forward to that, and I'll see you in the next video on rule number 3.